This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
All right, and let's discuss Black Girls Rock, because that was on last night. You know, I was at home watching. Shout out to DJ Beverly Bond. So some phenomenal speeches went down last night at the awards, and Yara Shahidi was one person who was honored, and I always love what she has to say. Here is Yara Shahidi. You know her from Blackish.
For many people, the definition of identity is based on who we are not, who we don't want to be perceived like. I mean, white taught me what black was not. Male taught me what female was not. Straight taught me what gay was not. Sad taught me what happy was not. Our charge is not to live within this negative space of who we are not to be. Who are we not to be, after all? It takes a concerted, conscious, and collective effort to feel safe enough to take our time to discover who we are. And our community of smart, powerful, insightful, fierce Black girls is a community that exists without definition and therefore without restriction.
I wanted my 9-year-old daughter to see that speech last night, but she wasn't home yet. But I did.
Where was she?
She was she was at practice for one of them things she does. About 10 different things she does. But, you know, I did let her watch Maxine Waters' speech.
All right, well, we do have Maxine Waters' speech as well. Here is Maxine Waters from Black Girls Rock. She was honored as well.
I'm extremely grateful for the recognition that I'm receiving this evening. But I want you to know, if it was not for the love and respect shown to me by Black women, those right-wing, ultra-conservative, alt-right haters in this country, they would have me believe I'm too Black, I'm too confrontational, I'm too tough, and I'm too disrespectful of them. But now I know I'm simply a strong Black woman.
Dropping the clues bomb for Queen Maxine. It was a great representation of Black women on that stage last night. And we do have to salute BET. BET really popping right now. They got some quality programming on that network.
And this is the 11th year for Black Girls Rock, by the way. All right, and Solange also spoke, and I really was motivated. I always love when Solange speaks. I think even when you hear her song, A Seat at the Table, she says such great things that are really inspiring and very relevant to what's going on today. Here's Solange.
Women make me feel invincible. It's the way that we walk, the way that we talk, our soul, our sway, our grace, our roots. It's our secret language with one another, the way we uplift each other at our best and our worst. When I was a young girl, I was searching and searching and searching for a language to articulate who I was and what I felt like inside. And I want to tell the young Black girls who might be watching this out here that I'm still searching and I don't always have it figured out. And there are days that I feel very insecure and I feel like I failed. There are days that I feel so goddamn weird and alone, but I get up and I want you to know that you can and you will too.
Dropping the clues bomb for Solange. That's the thing, though. You never really do figure it out. Like I always say, you got to give people the credit they deserve for being stupid, including yourself. Like the know-it-all knows nothing. It's a constant learning process, this thing called life is.
I think it's so important when people like Solange get up and talk about her insecurities and talk about how difficult it is when we have our own difficult times. Know that everyone goes through it, no matter how perfect their life might seem.
Yeah, you figure some things out, but it's, you constantly, if you're constantly learning something new and going through new things, it's a constant challenge of just figuring different things out.
All right, now here's an interview with the girl that R. Kelly was allegedly paying $5,000 a month to stay quiet about the sexual relationship she had with him when she was starting at 15 years old. Now, this is on Famulous's website, famulous.com, and she has now come forward and is giving her account of things. Even though they had a non-disclosure agreement, there was a settlement. She said she doesn't care. She wants to tell her story and hopefully help these other women who people feel are brainwashed. Here is Jerhonda.
I was a victim of sexual abuse, mental abuse, and physical abuse, all at the hands of R. Kelly. He's a great mind manipulator. He believes in manipulating your mind and telling you that he's the only one that can save you and that your family is all out against you. He wants you to himself. I really thought that he was the only one that could help me and save me, but I didn't know what he was saving me from. I was very naive. It was like his music that pretty much like sucked me in.
Ask that question when a man says that to you. I want to save you. Save me from what?
Well, you know, she was only 15. So, and, you know, some people might feel like, well, she should know better. She was 15, but she talks about being 16 and how she felt.
I started thinking, like, I have something that he wants. What do I have that he wants? I have to have something that stands out opposed to all the other women in the world. And it was my age. And he did tell me that he liked his women young so that he can train them. You just think, this person picked me. If I don't, abide by this person's rules, he can easily replace me. I need to do what he wants me to do, especially if I want to stick around. Like, this is a celebrity. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And at 16 years old, you're not mentally prepared. You're still a kid.
I don't want to train no woman. Dogs get trained. I don't want to tell a woman to sit.
And last but not least, she also speaks about what happened when he got physically abusive toward her.
He was very controlling. If I wanted to eat, I had to get his permission. I wanted to shower, I had to get his permission.
That's crazy.
I wanted to go to the freaking bathroom. If the bathroom wasn't in the room that I was in, I had to call and ask. But when I was ready to leave and go home, what do you need to go home for? You're not going home. Like, I had to come up with so many lies.
That's
and
crazy.
He checked those. He did a fact check. Like, if he knew I was lying, I'll get slapped. And one time I was actually choked by him. He choked me up against the wall. He slapped my face and he spit in my face.
How come nobody whooped R. Kelly's ass yet?
Dude, I don't even know why y'all even entertain R. Kelly. I don't know why R. Kelly still gets people to come to his shows. I don't want to know why R. Kelly still is signed to record labels. I don't understand why R. Kelly still has a career, period.
Well, she doesn't understand either, so that's part of why she wants to come forward. Even though she has an NDA, even though he could sue her, she feels like he's been sliding for way too long and getting away with things because he hasn't been convicted.
Whatever R. Kelly got, he need to give Bill Cosby some, because this man had a videotape that we all watched. We watched him sleep with an underage girl, and he still got off.
That's crazy.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
So R. Kelly tells these girls, look, people in this world wouldn't pee on you if I was on fire, but I will. Nobody will ever love you like I will. I do.
These poor
and they probably fall for that.
I don't know, but his ass needs to get whooped.
I'm so tired.
Are you playing R. Kelly in the background?
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in